Today is the day another winter storm will move across Iowa, and this one will bring a whole mess. We're going to have rain, we're going to have freezing rain, sleet, and snow in our state. So here's the setup right now when it comes to watches, warnings, advisories. The big headline is an ice storm warning north and east of Des Moines. This now includes Story County, Marshall County, and Tama County, and it stretches all the way to Dubuque. These are, by the way, all of the advisories warnings in effect through noon on Thursday. There's a winter storm warning in pink to the north. That's where the heavier snow is expected to be. And then the rest of us in the lighter purple are under what we call a winter weather advisory, which means we will have some wintry weather. There will be some impacts, but just not as severe as what the other areas see. Here's a closer look at that ice storm warning, and I'll move out of the way so you can see it. Cities like Story City, Ames, Nevada, Huxley, Zeering, Marshalltown, even Traer, Toledo, up to Grundy Center, Eldora, Iowa Falls, and Hampton in our region included in the ice storm warning. At least a quarter of an inch of ice is expected there, but maybe a little bit more. We will start to see it through the morning and early afternoon on bridges, overpasses, and on the streets. And then later on, as the rain becomes a bit more widespread, a bit heavier, we may see some ice that accumulates and develops on power lines. With the strong wind, power outages are possible, not guaranteed, but possible later on tonight into first thing tomorrow morning in that area. So when we talk travel and we talk being on the roads, of course ice is possible, especially north and east of Des Moines. Here and to our southeast, rain is likely. Wipers and headlights need to be on, and watch for slick spots really no matter where you are driving. It'll be windy too. Pay close attention. 2 hands go on the wheel, because it will be pretty gusty throughout the day. So let's go through our Futurecast model. It starts at 10 a.m. this morning, and I've separated it here for you. Snow being in blue, sleet being in purple, freezing rain in pink, and rain in just that green color. I don't think the radar or the Futurecast, the model, is doing such a hot job differentiating between the changeovers, because temperatures are really going to be the determining factor today. If you are at 34 degrees, chances are just rain. If you are at 31, 32, 33, it's really right there on the line. If you are below 31 degrees, likely going to have the ice problems. In Des Moines, guess where we will be? Right on that line, teetering between 31 and 34 degrees. So I think we will see at least some freezing drizzle, freezing rain here, and the most of that will come into the afternoon, and we will see a little bit of ice by tomorrow morning. There will be sleet and freezing rain that is more widespread and heavier to the north and to the east. And then overnight tonight, the temperatures above the ground cool off enough for this to mainly become snow, especially in northern Iowa where the heaviest will be. We may see a little burst of snow pass over central Iowa through the early morning hours tomorrow before sunrise, and then it clears out. Most of tomorrow will be totally dry, just windy, colder, and cloudy, and the temperatures falling, of course, will not help road conditions wherever you are. Heading into Friday, we will see more clouds building in, and then by lunchtime and the afternoon Friday, there may be some additional light snow showers, and just snow showers with that round. So here's what we are thinking when it comes to ice. The heaviest ice is going to form north and east of Des Moines, up to a quarter of an inch, maybe more, in cities like Grinnell, Ames, Marshalltown, Grundy Center. Highest ice accumulation, or what we call accretion, will be between Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, and over to Dubuque. We could see up to 1/10 of an inch of ice in Des Moines. I think it'll be more like a glaze in many areas, especially farther west on the west side of the metro, but maybe the north side, Ankeny, Bondurant, even Alleman, that's where we've really got to watch for maybe a little bit more ice to form. As far as snow goes, I think central Iowa gets a little bit overnight into tomorrow morning, but it will remain below 1 inch. 2 to 4 inches possible near Fort Dodge in total, 1 to 3 inches in Carroll, and then higher totals there. By the way, Humboldt had more than 2 inches of snow in just over an hour this morning, so very heavy in a quick period of time. over 6 inches possible very close to the Minnesota border. Here is another important factor, the amount of rain that we see. Notice how this will favor the eastern part and the northern part of Iowa. Now this will fall as snow to the north, but to the east, this is why the ice accumulation is going to be a bigger concern because there is more moisture to work with. Des Moines may only get about 1/10 of an inch of rain, so not very much, more like a drizzle to light mist through the day, and that will help keep our ice amount a little bit lower. The other factor here is the wind, of course, gusting 30 to at times near 40 miles per hour today. Strongest wind will be in northern Iowa. It calms down some overnight and then it gets really gusty again tomorrow morning, as high as 40 miles per hour, but it comes from the west and from the northwest, and that will usher in the colder air. That's the one final piece of this crazy weather puzzle. Temperatures will start in the mid-20s tomorrow morning, stay fairly steady through the afternoon, and then drop pretty quickly tomorrow night. By 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday evening, wind chills will be near zero, single digits. So that's a lot to keep up with, of course. Our Holt Plumbing and Heating 10-day forecast, almost all of tomorrow is going to be dry, by the way. It's early in the morning where we get a little bit of snow in northern Iowa. Light snow showers possible Friday, the high 23. Saturday, sunny, 45. Sunday, even sunnier in the morning, and then a few clouds come in later in the day, 50. And then there's another system I'm tracking late Sunday night into Monday, but it looks like this one will be warm enough for it to be completely rain. However, there could be some heavy rain by the commute time on Monday morning.